United States, the President of the United States demand give them 72 hours. 72 hours, you open up to an international consortium, and the World Health Organization will be part of that, but they can't lead it. It's got to be led by the best scientists in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Japan, India, Europe, Canada, the United States, Africa, Latin America, the finest virologists, the finest epidemiologists in the world have to have full access to Wuhan, have to have full access to all the P3 labs. Without a question, 72 hours. If you do not do this in 72 hours, if you are not prepared to have the flights come in and have us have full access to every technician, every doctor, to look at every gain of function experiment, to go through every lab, to look at every specimen, and to look at the genetic code of everything that was done. If you're not prepared to do that, they should be immediately in Hong Kong cut off. We should break the convertibility of the Hong Kong dollar, cut off the regime's access to the U.S. dollar, then sanction their 5 largest financial institutions: Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, Bank of China, CITIC, Penang Group Financial, and others. And also start to sanction the senior leadership, not the mid-level people in Hong Kong. Go right to the top, because of their lying about this virus. Go right to the top. And when I say the top, I mean Wang Qishan, President Xi, and the rest of his henchmen. And then, besides sanctioning them, start to seize their assets in the United States and in the United Kingdom. These people are, but you think they dwarf in wealth the people in Kuwait and Bahrain, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. The Gulf Emirates are nothing compared to the families that control the Chinese Communist Party. Their assets should be seized immediately in places like New York City and London.
How you talk about 72 hours for them to come clean?
I've said, hey, we ought to give them 72 hours to give full access to an international consortium, not the WHO. Give them 72 hours, and if they don't comply 100%, shut them off from the dollar, sanction their banks, sanction the senior members of the regime, seize their assets, particularly seize their assets in the United States and London.